Hey folks, I want to thank you for the support. As usual, thank you very much. Oh, we got some real scary things happening here. It's like that old movie, One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. That's my take on this. I still don't understand how this hasn't gotten to the point where people are looking to attach the 25th Amendment to it, where somebody that's so insane shouldn't be calling the shots. Again, I'm baffled. Absolutely baffled. I was thinking about doing a little quick video on if, about AI, artificial intelligence. And Johnny 5-0 talked about that many years ago. And it was kind of sarcastic what he was saying, future police, how artificial intelligence can figure your personality out and your propensities and what you're going to do and all of this. What happens if you fed all the parameters into there? What criminals actually do? How criminals act? What is their business model? Who do you think would be in prison first? Crime has a model. I mean, take and keep it. And the whole sociopath, psychopath side of it. Dirtbags. I think you'd be seeing a lot of these people that hold office and wear badges locked up first. Carry guns, carry handcuffs, clubs to beat you with, chemicals, mace, knives. Don't think that these cops don't carry a knife. Every time I look at some of these police interaction videos, when they scan the vest, I can see it's called a pocket clip on a pocket knife. I can see them clearly in the vest. As a matter of fact, the one cop that stood by while I was illegally arrested carries a Zero Tolerance. That's a company, Kershaw, Zero Tolerance. I think Zero Tolerance is like the umbrella company, the premium. But he carries a Zero Tolerance. They call them ZTs. And they make all kinds of pocket knives. So, if you put down all the facts that criminals do this, they assault women, they're involved in CP, they steal, they abuse their power, who would actually be in prison? It's pretty clear to me. Who would actually be in prison? People with guns and badges abusing their powers, involved in child exploitation, beating their wives, abusing the laws. Not following the Constitution. Brian put up a video. I'll put that in here. Brian was so cheesed off when he heard this, and this is just what I saw, that he pulls over and he has to put up a video as soon as he saw what he saw. So somebody had gotten him information about a cop, and the video's there. The video is absolutely there. Cop shoots and kills an unarmed man, and nobody's doing anything about it. Unarmed. The video says it all. When I saw the video, I understood immediately what the heck Brian was talking about. Hey, I can't wait to put this up. And I believe it's in Florida. And I was just watching some political BS about somebody, George Santos or something, that he walked on some kind of crime, or he did like 1/10 or whatever the heck, and he licked some boots and walked free for all of the stuff that he did. But they're still thinking about bringing charges, state charges, not federal charges, state charges against him in New York. So that'll be interesting. We'll see what the Supreme Court actually feels about the Constitution and about all of our rights and about laws being applied equally to everybody. So, and who is that? Thurgood Marshall? That Supreme Court guy? Google him. I think he's got a shady past, if my memory serves me correct. Starting to get chilly now. I got the work done on the rods. And I talked to my friend Melissa the other day. And remember, she's a psychiatric nurse. So both of us agree on quite a few things. Like 10 years of my life have been stolen since I've been down here. That whole burglary, the hospital threatening to imprison me, kidnap me for punitive reasons, not for medical reasons. Again, I'm not here. You've seen me, geez, at least once a month for 8 years almost. And most of my stuff was taken down because I didn't know how to transfer one thing to the next. I still don't. So if AI was programmed to point out all of these criminals, who would they be pointing at? Who are the real criminals? I think my mind's pretty much made up. I think my mind's pretty much made up on who the actual real criminals are. So, and you know what? They would probably program it so that it was slanted, so that the real criminals, it didn't apply to the real criminals. Boy, that car sounds like garbage. That the real criminals would just be overlooked, as they usually are. I'll remember. I'll put that link in. So here's the deal. And you get a look at that. It's pretty sad. It's a shame. And what Brian did was he included a news report on that incident, and right away mass media takes the cop, the killers. So he's having, the guy was unarmed. Wait till you see the video. The guy was unarmed, and I believe this is the one, if I'm not mistaken. The cop is yelling, "Get on your knees, get on your knees." For what? No crime was committed. The guy was unarmed, wasn't even wearing a shirt. You could see if he was hiding anything in his belt. And the cop let him have it. I don't know how many times. I heard there was quite a few holes put into that man. And the news said, oh, that officer's having such a hard time dealing with it. They're not filing charges. How is he having a hard time dealing with it? If he wouldn't have pulled the gun. He wouldn't have been screaming at the guy, get on your knees, like some kind of sick, totally sick individual, some power happy, and that's the way all cops are. That's the way it is. Hopefully I'll get out soon. Like I said, I got a couple of the rods and reels set up to where I think they should be and function the way they should, and I'll get out and make a couple casts with them. One of the changes I made was on the fishing line itself and how the fishing line interfaces with the guides on the rod. That makes a big difference on how you're reeling a fish in and how the line is being cast out, whether there's a lot of resistance. Need I say anything more? Any resistance at all on the way it goes through the guides on the fishing rods, which decreases casting distance immensely. Like from 100 feet down to like 30 feet. That's how much. Like, it'll take 2/3 of your casting distance. And I don't know. What if AI was programmed to predict all of these crimes and who it would be pointing at? I would hope it would be pointing at people with the desire to end somebody else's life and freedom. That's what criminals do. They somehow end your life, they end your freedom. Who would be those people? I have a good idea. It would be politicians, clergy, police, these dirtbag lawyers, senators, you name it. They'd all be very, very high on the list of who is about to potentially commit a crime. We are in bad shape right here in this country. Terrible, terrible, terrible shape. So I want to bring you some good news, some happy stuff. And I'll thank you again. If you can, hit the thumbs up, please. I really do appreciate it. And you people know who I have a lot of respect for. Thank you for the kind thoughts in my situation. Thank you so much. Yeah, it is difficult. It is. Think about it every day. My mom was the one that took me fishing all the time. My dad was the one that took me fishing first, but my mom kept up the tradition because she loved being in parks and, just being out in nature and fresh air, and that's the way she was raised. So she always made sure we were at parks, fishing and interacting. She's gone now.